Hello, beautiful creators. This is Cass Millions from Maryland. So I'm making my video tonight because I want to talk about something that a lot of you have been hearing me talk about for 6+ years. And not only have you heard me talking about it, but I am certain you have heard other folks talking about it too. Like my mentor, Bumi Moore. If you know her, you've heard her talking about it. We've been sharing this information for so long. But the thing about it is, I want you guys to know that when it comes to oxygen and the depletion of it in our air that we breathe, this is not anything new. This is not anything that lower life made up. This has been going on for many decades. So there was a doctor, Dr. Otto Warburg. He was a Nobel Prize winner. He devoted his whole life to the studying the causes of cancer. So I just want to read to you what he said about it. He said, the root cause of cancer: deprive a cell of 35% of its oxygen for 48 hours and it may become cancerous. Deprive a cell, a body cell, of its oxygen for 48 hours and it may become cancerous. Dr. Warburg, he's made it clear that the root cause of cancer is oxygen deficiency. Oxygen deficiency. That creates an acidic state in the human body. He also says that cancer cells are anaerobic, which means they do not breathe oxygen. So this is nothing new under the sun, nothing at all, and it's many reasons why the air is deprived of oxygen. We're not getting the amount of oxygen. Yes, we're still getting oxygen, we're still living, but we're not getting the amounts of oxygen that we need to maintain optimal health. So there's so much sickness and disease. There's so much cancer going around because we are being deprived of the proper amounts of oxygen. And there's many reasons why, the oxygen is declining. The thinning of the ozone layer, forest destruction. I mean, the chemicals that are being used and on our crops and whatnot. There's so many reasons why. But the fact of the matter is, we are not getting the proper oxygen just from walking and breathing the air. And the medical industry knows this. They've known it for a long, long time. Dr. Warburg, he died in 1970, I believe it was, 1970. So he was talking about this many, many years ago, many, many years ago. He won the first Nobel Prize in 1931. He won a second one in 1944. So I'm telling you all this to let you know that this is not anything new. Yes, I just found out about it and started talking about it 6 years ago and sharing a way for you to do something about it, to make sure that you get the proper amounts of oxygen in your body by supplementing with these amazing O2 drops that we call a miracle in a bottle, that my friend out in California, Brian Patterson, says these drops were kissed by God. And I think he's on to something there because they are absolutely a miracle in a bottle. They are absolutely awesome. They help with so many different things. Now, whenever I'm talking about health products, I have to give a disclaimer that I am not telling you that these drops or any other product will diagnose, heal, treat, or cure anything. But what I am telling you is when you give the body what it needs in the proper amounts it needs, your body will function the way it's supposed to, the way God created it to. and you may experience much better health. So this is a way to supplement, and there's a lot of oxygen supplementations out there on the market, but I am connected to some people that have done a lot of research and are very highly educated, talking about doctors and nurses, and they have, researched some of these other products, and none of the others that they've researched are as safe as these, are none of them are as all natural as these. These drops are activated stabilized liquid oxygen, and they have iron, they have phosphorus, selenium, copper, manganese, potassium, trace minerals that they are infused with. So it is, I guess that's why it's so amazing and why it does so many different things. But like I said before, the medical industry has known for a very long time that the oxygen levels in the air are depleted. That is why years ago, when you went to any medical facility, they took your vitals. It was your height, your weight, your blood pressure, your pulse, and they would listen to your lungs, But now they also put that little clip on your finger. That clip is testing your oxygen levels. That is now part of your vitals. They want to see what your levels of oxygen are, because they know that the oxygen is depleted. And I got to tell you, every time they test me, not every time, but lots of times, every time I go, have been to like an ER or patient first or someplace like that, not always at the doctor's office, but typically when I go, and I even remember a few years ago having to go to the hospital by way of ambulance, and the paramedics, on the ambulance, they all are so shocked at my levels, because my oxygen levels are always between 97 and 100. They are absolutely amazed, because they know that oxygen levels are not that, the oxygen in the air is depleted. And I've been asked before, what is it that you're doing? Your oxygen is excellent. And then I share with them what it is I'm doing. And they tell me, well, keep doing what you're doing, because we don't see numbers like this all the time. And, even when if you have to ride an ambulance, I don't care what it's for. I remember one time I fell down the steps and sprained my toe. Okay? And they want to put this oxygen tank on my face. And I said, no, no, no. I'm not having no trouble breathing. It's my foot. It's my toe. And he said, I know, it's okay. I just want to put this on and make sure you're getting enough oxygen to maintain you until we can get you to the hospital. They do that automatically, because, again, they know that oxygen is depleted in the air. And they also know that the cause of sickness and disease is an oxygen deficiency. So, as sickness and disease cannot grow in an alkaline, oxygenated environment. So, they want to keep your oxygen strong, so that whatever is wrong with you can't get no worse between now and the time that they get you to see the doctor or to the medical facility. So that's why they do that. But we've been telling people about this for years. Some people, listen, and some people don't. We can't make nobody listen. We can't make nobody do their own research and find out for themselves. I mean, you don't have to believe me. I'm not a physician. I'm not a nurse. But I've done my research. I didn't just let a company tell me something and then start using it, not knowing what it would do, and sharing it with my family and friends, not knowing what it was and what it would do. I did my research, and I'm telling you, this is some amazing stuff. This is a miracle in the bottle. It has helped with everything from scratches and burns and scrapes and cuts and bug bites to eye issues, cataracts. And my vision has gotten better. I'm still wearing glasses, but my vision has gotten much better since I've been using these oxygen drops. It helps to keep your blood pressure stabilized. It helps with aches and pains and skin rashes. It helps my fruit to taste sweeter, my vegetables and fruit to last longer in the refrigerator. It helps my fresh flowers to last longer in my apartment where I don't get a whole lot of sunlight. I used to wouldn't buy flowers because they'd only last 2 or 3 days. Now they're lasting 7 to 10 days. Everything, every living organism needs oxygen to survive. It's good for pets. People have had pets with eye infections and weakness and, just laying around and not running around and active. Start putting these drops in their water and their food. Amazing. In fact, a few years back, I had a friend who had a dog that had gotten into a fight with another dog and had a big bald spot on the side of his hip. And the veterinarian told him that hair would never grow back. That spot would always be there. Well, there's a formula for pets, and he got the formula and start putting it on there. In days, you could see, just a few days, you could see the hair beginning to grow back. And by the time he finished that whole bottle, you couldn't even see there was a bald spot there. This stuff is a miracle in a bottle. It absolutely works. So I just wanted to share that information. I wanted to, reiterate how important it is to keep your cells oxygenated. And this is a way to do it, because I don't care how many deep breaths you take, you are not going to get the proper amounts of oxygen in your cells just from breathing the air. So you need to be supplementing. And this is the best oxygen supplement that I know of. So I wanted to share that with you tonight, and I hope it made a difference. I hope it makes you think. Go do your research, whatever you have to do. But like I said, Dr. Warburg has been talking about this for decades. It is nothing new. Nothing new. I mean, this stuff has helped with menopause symptoms and men with ED and, erection issues. And it's just everything. It's awesome. It's amazing. And that's why I keep sharing it, because everybody deserves to know about it. It's your choice if you want to do anything about it, but everybody deserves to know. You can't do anything if you don't know there's a problem. When you know better, you can do better. So I'm just a messenger. My job is to share. I hope you have enjoyed watching my video, and I appreciate you watching. Please give me some likes and comments. Share the video. Everybody deserves to know. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to my channel. I am always sharing information of value. And you can even click that bell if you like, and you'll be notified when I upload a new video. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing night, and I hope that you will, take heed to what I'm saying and think about making sure that your cells are getting the proper amounts of oxygen. If you want more information, or you want to know how you can get your own personal supply, then feel free to give me a call. My name again is Cass Millions. My number is 443-953-0009, and it will be in the description. Have a great night. Bye-bye.